Now that Metaton has done his union-sanctioned break, it's time for more Undertale. Previously, we had to make up some filler, so I had a chat with Undyne and Papyrus for a bit, and then we went back in time and we saw a hidden character. Sadly, that was all we did. Yeah, you didn't really miss much. I'm sorry that the video was as short as it was, but now we're here at the MTT Resort. And Sans is here too. Even when he's running a business, he makes time for breaks. I'm kind of filled up with those H-dogs I had on October 10th though, so I'm good. I'll catch you on the flip side, Sans. Hey, this letter is saying hey at me. Ooh, I do want some great deals. I'm gonna go into the creepy back alley. What's the worst that could happen? Absolutely nothing! It's another shop. And they're kind of selling things I don't really want, like junk food, gun with no bullets in it. That's a huge ripoff. And a cowboy hat that only increases attack and a little bit of defense. Not very useful. But they do have a mystery key, though. It opens a house somewhere. I know where that house is, but, are you guys into selling things? Are you part Temmie? What are glam burgers, anyway? Explain this to me. It's like she has a different idea, and I'm gonna go with it. I'll see what I can do for you. I could get $1,000 if I could get Metaton to autograph her Unmentionables. Alright, you two, what's your story? It's Bratty and Catty, best friends ever. They even speak alike. Yes, and they just realized their folly. Alright, great introduction. Great introduction indeed. How about some wares? Where'd you get your wares from, anyway? Yeah, that place is kind of a tourist trap. Don't buy from them. Instead, buy from Bratty and Catty. It's totally wicked cheap. Except, you guys really don't have anything that I want. Well, except for a key. Where'd you find the key, anyway? At the Walmart! Yeah, about that. It's really good garbage, though. In fact, if you think about it, everything in the underground is garbage, unless it's been made by someone. So where'd you get it all, anyway? I don't believe you. That would be every house in existence. Actually, it's from the Waterfall Junkyard. She found a gun in a dumpster. What is this, Fallout 4? Let's talk about Metaton. He's not garbage. He's the polar opposite of garbage. And they're huge fans, too. Actually, they're more than fans. They're more like stalker groupies. Really creepy stalker groupies. Well, did you send them a form of notice of marriage? I think that's required in the underground. Let's talk more about Metaton. Where did he come from? Stars just don't come out of nowhere. That's a story I heard. Dr. Alphys built him. But Metaton is acting like that's been his idea this entire time. And he's been treating Alphys like an old friend. I wonder what's with that. That can't be just regular ego stuff, right? But they're not really friends anymore. Even though he gave her that awesome poster of his debut on TV. So Alphys and Metaton are not really friends anymore. Well, that's not true. I mean, Metaton just broke into her house one day and quizzed me. That's something friends totally do. Yeah, Alphys. Do you know anything about her? I haven't seen a lot of her backstory. Ah, she was part of this group. She lived on their street. So if Alphys was not a scientist, she'd probably be over on the far right, bouncing these guys out from, teal, purple, and yellow. Well, big sisters kinda do that, but some of them don't bring you back. She knew how to get the coolest trash, and she always collected these weird cartoons. Called them human history. And then she became the royal scientist, and she was never seen again. Now, I just saw her. She's doing quite well with herself. She's building robots and, stalking humans. Let's talk about that position. How'd she get it? Ah, back to this old chestnut. She had a crush on Asgore. So she went ahead and she built Mettaton to impress him. Because it's a robot with a soul. And Asgore is all about that soul stuff. He's crazy about it. He has a huge collection, I hear. And after seeing that, Asgore hired her to be the scientist. But then she kind of locked herself away. Nobody really saw her outside her lab. Huh, that sounds like something I should investigate. Or maybe she just needs to live a little. Get away from the anime and the cartoons for a while. Have a real life. Listen to me, I'm talking about video games. Let's just chat about Asgore a little bit. He's still a big furry pushover. It's like the news in the underground is really conflicting with what Toriel told me. I heard he's some kind of vicious murderer guy. Me too! Take that, humanity! Oh, wait a second. I'm controlling a human. But they don't know that. Okay, keep cool. Don't ask the question about the elephant in the room of why an alligator is wearing lipstick. Just back away slowly before they realize their folly. Okay, see you later. Bye. Now that we saw the outside of MTT, let's go inside. Welcome to the MTT Resort. The biggest apartment building turned hotel. It's very specific. That one in Snowden was just a hotel to start with. Okay, good. I'm planning on staying here. Oh good, I'm really good at passing through things. Just watch me pass through this water. Actually, I think this is a missed opportunity by Toby. It really should be splashing on my head right now, but it isn't. It's just getting my shirt wet. What is this anyway? Besides a fountain. It's the Royal Memorial Fountain, but Mettaton put in some additions. You know what? For a robot, he's not very good at engineering, I gotta say. Let's check out the receptionist. The elevator to the city is not working at the moment. So, the rooms are running at a premium. That's ridiculous! You know what? I'm not staying here. Spoiler, if you try to stay here, you do not get a free stay like in Snowden. They charge you no matter what. So if you want extra help, go back to Snowden and do it. Yep, the elevator is indeed in use. Someone just keeps on hitting the door open button. I don't know why. Monsters and all that. What do you think about a thing I've seen in a version once? Yes, I am very outraged, but not as a slime, as a chocobo. I have a different kind of outrage than you. And looks like this dragon husband is not going to get home to his dragon wife. Oh well, that happens when you go out finding villagers and only finding monsters. This elevator will go straight to the capital, but it's not working. Someone's messing with it. So the hotel is keeping everybody here for right now, leeching their wallets dry. Speaking of wallets, what's in your briefcase? Oh, that's very nice. Very good hobby you had there. I wanted to loot your briefcase, but alright, that's fine too. Oh, I actually have some things I need to do here too. It's time to employ the cinnamon bun and the CT. Did I even actually look at these yet? I don't think so. It's actually a cinnamon bunny. It's in the shape of a bunny. And if you remember, I bought it off of a bunny. And the CT is made from glowing marsh water, and it'll actually increase our speed for a little bit. But I need to use them in this rooms, because we're going to be acting as room service. This person wants CT from Waterfall. Yep, that's how we serve CT now. I hope you enjoyed it. Wow, that's just the way I wanted it! Here, have an extra tip. And we get some free gold from that. Great, good. I wanted to buy a key anyway. Well, if that person lost his room key and is inside, they're kind of screwed. And there's no telephone in there either. I know. Time for more room service. This one wants a cinnamon bun from Snowden. That's how cinnamon buns work now. I hope you enjoy it. Holy crap, paper-thin cinnamon bun! This is great. Here you go. Have some money. Ah, that's excellent. Now I could buy that key without any regrets. Maybe I could buy some extra stuff too. have anything in my pockets left? I do have that abandoned quiche and a couple of H-dogs. Let's put an H-dog under the door. I wonder what I'll get out of this. Wait a second, that looks familiar. I could have sworn I've seen a white paw before, and it was attached to a dog. That looks a lot like Toby. Yes, Toby Fox does have problems with holding hot dogs. Don't bring it up in conversation, though. Okay, great, good. Room service at its best. Are you going to give me some money? What the heck do you got going on in there? Is that a dungeon? What the heck is this thing? This ain't money! What is a hush puppy? Well, it heals for a lot, but, it's used to stop dog magic. Oh, good. I have problems with dog magic. By that, I mean no. Yeah, it looks like he's very busy. I'll leave him to his work. Well, that was great. Fantastic. How about we check out the competing store to, Bratty and Catty? Welcome to the MTT Burger Emporium, home of the Glam Burger. Sparkle up your day. Oh wow, this stuff is expensive. It's all very popular too. Got a legendary hero that, if you guys are familiar with video games, you should be able to know what that is. And a steak in the shape of Mettaton's face. The items in this game have problems with fitting in the box, but they had to squish that in. Because the star Mettaton would not allow it. You're not allowed to hyphenate anything Mettaton wants. But I'm really not buying any of this. Do you guys buy here? Me expecting the answer no? I'm psychic, you know. Also, what's going on with your face? Were you stung? Okay, this is a very creepy burger guy. And he doesn't want to talk to us unless we buy something. Alright, fine, I'll have the number 3 glam burger meal. You will not do any of this currently going on again, or I will destroy you. I'm usually a pacifist person, but you have dragged it out of me. Why? Because I want answers, and you have them, clearly. I mean, you're working in a fast food restaurant. You must be full of infinite wisdom. He'll get into trouble, and we don't want to mess with his livelihood, do we? Well, it looks like he doesn't care anymore. It's time to have a chat with this person. I don't really know his name, but let's be social while the boss ain't looking. It's time for some life advice by a person that's going on in years. I work in retail. I think I have it worse than you. Yep, that sounds like your own personal problem right there. Do you know anything about romance in your 19 years of living? I actually already do this. I think attractive people are petty, most of them. Our opinions on life are actually kind of syncing up a little bit here. Let's talk about an example of this. 2 girls asked him for some glam burgers. That's a little bit familiar to what I just had. But of course he was naive and said yes. Bad idea. Let's hear more of the glam burger story. So, he was going to bring some glam burgers and, see what happens next if you get my parlance. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Uh-oh. How are you still working here? You were clearly stealing stuff from Mettaton. You should have been flogged. Well, they're dirty by now. You're not going to serve them to anybody, are you? Oh no, the embarrassment! Right in front of the girls, his boss, and a giant gold statue of Mettaton they keep in the back. That's the story of Burgerpants. Tell us about Mettaton, Burgerpants. It was his dream to work with Mettaton. Indeed. You needed to specify a little bit better. So you have some issues with Mettaton, I bet. Yeah, it kinda is, especially the menu. Why is it in the shape of Mettaton's face? Oh right, Mettaton. Mettaton keeps on saying that's not how they do it on the surface. Like Mettaton has ever been to the surface. Yeah, you know that's not too far from the truth there, Burgerpants. We have a place called McDonald's. They're getting there. They are indeed getting there. Why else is Mettaton bad? Well, robots look good as rectangles. Yeah, I think I saw some of them on Craigslist. Well, I guess you're almost rectangular. You're at least the top of your head is getting there. Maybe you should stick with it. Maybe it's like a diet plan. You're not going to see immediate results. Yeah, that's true. He'll be stuck in his job forever. He'll be 20 years old, and then he'll be in his grave. There is one thing that keeps him going, though. If he could get one more soul, they could go to the surface, and he could work at a real fast food restaurant. It'll be a brand new world. A second chance for everyone. So it's a good thing that I shouldn't mention that I got one of those human souls. I keep them in the back. You know what? There's more to this story than meets the eye, though. I mean, we made good friends with Burgerpants just by buying a burger off him and listening to him ramble about himself. But there's some similarities between what I just witnessed and what he had. And it has to do with these girls. They know about Burgerpants now. Yeah, that guy. Well, he's kind of creepy, but I wouldn't say he's a creep. He's a little bit bitter. He's kind of cute, though, too. Caddy has the hots for Burgerpants. Let's learn more about Burgerpants. Now it's time to hear their side of the story. Yeah, he kind of was doing that to me, too, but he wasn't really blaming me for anything. Ah, the glam burger story. He dropped him and ran away. Well, that's because his boss was chasing him with a broom. And his pants fell down. I wouldn't blame him for any of this. Now we've got a little bit more of the story from both ends regarding Burgerpants. Let's go see what he thinks about this new development. Hey Burgerpants, I just met those girls you were talking about a while ago. Yeah, because I asked them about you. I said, hey, did you check out that hunk Burgerpants? He's still working the same job. Yes, you should go and, I don't know, dig for garbage or something with them? Oh no. And I didn't see it coming, too. I'm bad with girls. So, did that mean that I've been making everybody my slave through friendship? That's kind of my thing. Looks like Burgerpants is gonna go for it. Alright, let's go ahead and tell the girls that Burgerpants is willing to make amends and be their friend. I'm instilling friendship in even people that aren't related to me. Because I'm that nice of a guy. You wanna go hang out with Burgerpants, girls? I'll be his wingman. His human wingman. He could come and find junk. Maybe he'll find some glam burgers just sitting in the trash, because nobody's actually gonna eat that stuff, right? Okay, what do you mean by that kind of guy? Oh, you mean they're clingy. Yeah, I think I've ran across a few people like that. I kind of feel bad for him. Poor Burgerpants. He's been publicly shamed for that name for years. They'll be saving his life with their coolness and friendship. His life, Bratty. Come on. Doesn't seem like she's gonna be going for it. Okay, good. we've met in accord. I'm gonna go and tell Burgerpants the good news. Bring plenty of glam burgers, and you'll be able to hang out with him all the time. Alright, Burgerpants, I have some great news for you. Caddy has invited you to go to the garbage dump. This'll make your day. You're very welcome. Do I get something out of this? You want to go to the dump? Is that a problem? Especially for you. Thus ends the saga of Burgerpants. Next time on Undertale, I have a dinner date with Sans, and I have a boss date with Metaton. Surely it's coming up to that soon. Good night, folks.